So, last episode, I bought a Porsche Boxster at 19 years old, and everyone said it was a bad idea. But sometimes not listening may pay off. Currently getting a little bit dusky outside, but luckily we have the lights inside the carport to kind of get this process done. Hopefully it's enough light for you guys. If not, I'll bust out the big light and start. As you guys can see right here, just in the door jamb, it's pretty gross. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's leaves. I've already found some cigarette butts inside of this car and some other things. But yeah, just take a look at that. There's so much dirt and leaves and just grime inside of here. This is the passenger side, kind of what we're looking at. As you guys can tell, the kind of the sappy look to it from sitting underneath a tree for so long. Trunk needs cleared out. This is our tools. I mean, just look at that. That's gross, guys. There's a lot here, and it's not too terribly bad, but we'll just go ahead and start with what we can. First, let's go ahead and start with cleaning out the inside. Gosh. So I have gloves on because I've been finding cigarette butts inside of this car. I found 4 or 5 so far, and I found just some other stuff that I just don't want to be touching, like rat droppings and some other things like that. So I'm just making sure I'm wearing gloves and careful what I touch. Just, you know. Clip of me removing the dash in the next clip, but we pulled it out and we started reupholstering it, and I'll get to more of that in the end of the video and kind of what we did in the process with it.
How wide is this stuff? Is it wide enough to do the whole thing? Look at that.
Quick backstory on this clip. Yeah, that body kit is literally spray foam. It wasn't meant to last at all. It's just a rough mock-up so we could visualize the shape and proportions real life. Definitely something we're not keeping on the car, but it was just to kind of give a rough idea. But it did its job, but later in the video you'll see us building a real body kit in the right way, so stay tuned.
Watch out. Like what? Red? Like blood fluid? Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna pull against each other pretty tight, Dalton. We're gonna keep a lot of pressure, so pull it. There you go. Like that. Start easing it down. And then let Ian manipulate from there. This is good here, though.
That's
Look.
good, yeah.
I mean, maybe
It's hard to make it stay.
it's hard to make it level without it bowing or bending down.
Yeah. I need this on a lift where I can stand.
Yeah.
All right, do we try to cut a lip off of it?
Yeah, probably. We
Alright.
cut it. How thick you think? How thick?
Yeah. Something like that. Good boy.
I'll put it on if you want. Or probably let it
Yeah.
start.
And this is what I'm thinking, just like that, big old dab.
Just stick it on there. It's good. Alright, so we're heading to Woodstock, Georgia to go pick up some headlights and some taillights off of Facebook Marketplace. It's about a 2-hour and 40-minute drive. First we're stopping at Starbucks, and we're joined by my girlfriend Madison. Show yourself. Reveal yourself. Well, it's done. Just went and picked them up. They look amazing. I mean, genuinely amazing. Both taillights down here, headlights right here. Didn't feel much coming down. It was kind of busy. But yeah, so now we're at one of the best restaurants in the world, Wingstop. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and eat, and yeah, we'll see if I can get any video on the way back.
Right to the car when we got there. So anytime we wanted to go off the property or leave the resort, we drove ourselves. You know, it doesn't have to be this.
And boom, we have headlights. We're gonna go ahead and try and set these in there. All I know is that these little bars right here have to be in some positioning to get them in there. I think like that, if I'm not mistaken, but they also kind of rotate around. I'm gonna look it up really quick and make sure I'm doing this correctly before I put them in. But yeah, let's go ahead and see how that looks. Wow, holy crap, guys, look at this. It looks like it has a soul. It looked kind of soulless before without headlights. That is amazing. Holy crap, I'm really impressed with those. $200 for some headlights. This is crazy. This is amazing. No headlights, no taillights, a messed up dash, to now having a fully reupholstered dash, headlights. This car is actually starting to do something, and this is crazy. Body kit's coming soon. I mean, it's going to be wide. This car is looking phenomenal, guys. I'm really excited. So I want to go ahead and take a little pause in the video. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Ian, it's been a while. I was excited for your Boxster build, and you've been gone. You've said that you're going to post more videos. You're going to be posting very consistently. Well, things change, life happens, stuff gets in the way. To be completely honest, I have been doing so much work lately that I've not really had time for this car, which sucks because I'm starting to really enjoy this vehicle. When I first got it, I was very hesitant, but now I'm really on board with it. I didn't know it at the time, but this is the car I've been dreaming of. So you guys are looking right here in front of me at this dash. I went ahead and pulled this out of the car. In the beginning of the video, you guys could kind of see when I was walking through the vehicle, the old color. I'll go ahead and pop a little picture of it right here. As you guys can see, that is not the best color. I think it's really ugly personally. I did not like it when I saw it to begin with, and it just needed a lot of work, to be honest. A lot of cuts, a lot of scratches on it. I just did not like it. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I actually went and picked up this fabric right here. I was with my girlfriend and we could not decide on what fabric I wanted to use on this car. And I just saw this one laying there and I was like, all right, this is it. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to upholstery, nor did anyone who helped me with this, but it was kind of a really good first start, and it actually gave me a lot of hope for the future with maybe carpet or other things inside the car, door cards, anything like that. But to be honest, it was actually really easy to put together. One of my favorite pieces that came out was actually the instrument cluster at the top. This looks basically factory. I mean, this looks great, to be honest with you guys. It is wrapped perfectly. There's a little glue mark right here, which we can get up with some Goo Gone, but it kind of looks phenomenal, if I'm gonna be honest. Following that, we also did the airbag. This one turned out pretty good as well. There's just some little minor kind of things you don't notice, but unless if you did it, you notice. Kind of just me being a freak about it, just trying to be perfect. I didn't like how this one turned out as much, but it still looks great. You'll never notice it's not factory. And then the dash. The dash turned out actually wonderful. I'm really surprised with how the dash came out. This was the first thing that we did, and we had no idea what we were doing. And it looks great. There's some cutouts parts right here for the speaker surround. I'll get to that in a minute. All the extra pieces, are easy to cut out. Everything just looks great on this dash. I want to know what you guys think of the color scheme down below. I love this kind of saddle brown color. It reminds me of some other high-end cars. I've seen something like this in a Ferrari online, and I've seen it in a Jaguar. Seen it in a few different Porsches, just a very similar color to it, and I just think it looks phenomenal. So in the last episode, we talked about 3D components, 3D printing, creating parts for the vehicle, maybe sending them off to get turned into metal parts. But yeah, we are still learning how to use Onshape, how to use all of that stuff to be able to create these items. And one of the first things that we did was the speaker surround. This was the first speaker surround. It is really thick, really thick, and it has the very good shape to it, but it's not perfect. And these go online for about 50 to 100 bucks for the set, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, this is where it goes on the car, is just kind of right here. This was our first little mock-up. And I mean, it fits good. It's just not perfect. And it's really thick, if you guys can't see that. So then we went ahead and made another one, which looks more like our final product. A lot thinner, a lot more rounded, and it kind of just fits right in there. We're gonna have to get this printed out of a better plastic, and probably in black as well, because I really just want it in black, to be honest with you. And I also want it to be stronger as well and hold up to the heat, because the sun's just gonna be directly hitting the dash right there. So I definitely want it to be standing up to heat as well. But yeah, I mean, it looks phenomenal, to be honest with you guys. Following that, we got a centerpiece made. If I find one online, I will get one online. But for now, this is great. We'll put all of our switches on here, some of our gauges, some of our other stuff like that, as we get the car going on in the future. So as you guys can see, this just goes right here in the center, and it kind of just fits snug, just like that. It's there, boom, and that's all. We also got this printed as well. On these cars, this is where the middle AC vent is for here. It goes right up in here. So we got this printed just to kind of get a rough mock-up and kind of see what we can do with it, and see if it's even possible for us to make an AC vent for this car for the middle. If not, I'm just gonna buy one. They're not crazy expensive, but they are still around 80 bucks. Next up, I want to go and talk about this body kit. So as you guys could saw in the beginning of the video, that foam was just temporary. That was just for us to get a rough idea of kind of what to do. And with that being said, we are now going to be doing it out of cardboard to start, get the basic kind of like lip piece done. And then we're going to put it into wood. After we do it in wood, we're going to put it up there, redo the taping, kind of get more of a basic idea, tape it really tight. And then we're going to fiberglass it and pull molds off of it. This is kind of how the body kit is looking right now. It's very beginning of it. We kind of got the lip. We got the lip made right here. As you can see, this is kind of more of a first look than an end product. This needs to go back some. This needs to go all the way wrapped down. I'm going to get a different bumper for the car in the future. But yeah, this is kind of it. So if you know anything about Porsche Boxsters, you know that the headlights and taillights are extremely expensive for OEM. Aftermarket ones is kind of where you need to go to get kind of the price point that you want. But luckily, this car is kind of turning into a Facebook Marketplace car at this point. But somehow we actually found headlights for $200 for both of them, taillights for $100 for both of them, and they look absolutely perfect. So at the end of this video, the question still remains, is buying a Porsche Boxster at 19 a silly idea? Absolutely. If you guys like what you see and want to see more of this car throughout the next few months and see what this car will turn into and us bringing a new life to this vehicle, please make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, and share. Comment down below what you guys think of this car, and I still need a name for it. So if anyone has a name idea, let me know down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.